Good morning, St. Lucia. Wake up, wake up. It's time to rise and shine and wake you up in the know. Now, this morning we have a special guest here with us. We have Giovanni on set. He's the vice president for the
National Association of Early Childhood Practitioners. Live it, live it, live it.
You see, now that is a great way to wake up. And you heard that? Yes. So, levela, everybody, let us wake up because right now we're going to get in the know. I think this is a very important organization. Forgive me for my ignorance for not knowing too much about it, but this is how we learn St. Lucia. When I don't know, you don't know, we'll share, we get enlightened. So tell us about what it is, what is the aim with what
Thank you very
doing?
much, and for the viewers out there, thanks for allowing me to be in the comfort of your home. I am the vice president of the National Association of Early Childhood Practitioners. We are a group of personnel from the early childhood unit involving early childhood education, preschool services. It's a couple of years, over 5 years since this association has been formed, and for the past 2 years I've been part of the executive as the vice president. Our aim is to bring all practitioners together on the island and then to allow them to form themselves into clusters, the 4 quadrants of St. Lucia: north, south, east, and west.
Nice. I think that's a good approach too because, again, though people may say St. Lucia is tiny, we do have quite a few people, and that's a good way to reach persons directly. Especially now, I feel we are at a point where more people are realizing how important it is to have that foundation with early childhood education.
Yeah, because most people don't see it as the importance, and as a foundation. It starts from there, from the womb to the cradle, and from the cradle we have the centers which operate, as the full custodian. Let me see, all those crimes we are having, and the young people are involved. I mean, that will stop. So we have to start from the early childhood center, and it move on to the pre-Ks into the infant school, and then it moves on to the primary, and it goes into the secondary. And if these things are being intertwined as one, we won't have all those problems we are facing now with a child from preschool growing up wayward.
Yes.
And so on.
And I'm happy that you're stressing that too, because I feel like just in general too, and I will not take myself out of that, when we would stop and think of when education is important, we start thinking of not even infant school, but closer to primary school. So it's like common entrance comes to mind, CXCs, A-levels, and maybe now because minimum standards was introduced, so you start thinking a little earlier.
And then we are putting a lot of pressure on the children because most parents don't see the importance of it. Okay? So they want to, as you said, they want to lay the importance when the children is about to leave their standard 6 or whatever grade to go and write the common entrance, and they place all the emphasis onto it. So what about the earlier years?
Right.
We neglect it, we forget it. And that's the earlier years is more important. From early childhood to the infant, to the primary, secondary. Right? All the schools on the island are important. They're important. So why make that comparison? Suffolk Comprehensive is not the best school. Marigo is not a good school, and so on. But it's the same subjects that is being presented, but different facilitators or teachers use it as a different approach. My approach to teaching will be different to your ways of teaching.
True.
And at preschool, the same thing. The way I will bring out an activity with the children is not how another facilitator will bring it out. I was sharing with a parent yesterday, if the children in the group say they want to play with the ball and you're supposed to do an activity on the body, and they're saying that they want to play with the ball, you have to go with the lead because they are giving you a lead now. We want to play with the ball. You take that lead, take that ball, and bring the activity of the body within that ball. What is wrong on your body? Isn't your head wrong? What is the shape of the ball?
Right.
So
you have to get creative with it.
You start from there.
Now, this discussion is very, very interesting, which leads me to ask, what are some of the initiatives and activities that you all try to spearhead?
Okay. The National Association, as we were saying before, that we put programs in place for the administrators and the staff to go back and try and see how well they can execute it. We'll be meeting on the 28th of September, which is the last Friday of this month, at the conference room of the Early Childhood Services Unit in La Clery. We're hoping to meet all those administrators and staff from 2 o'clock in the afternoon for 2 hours to end at 4. We will be having guest speakers to come in and brief the members on insurance, the importance of an insurance, not only for the children, because each center must have an insurance for the center, but we want insurance for the practitioners, the teachers themselves. As the association is moving on, we are focusing on 2 activities for this term, first term in the new school year.
Right.
So Happy New Year to all preschool personnel. In October, which is Creole Heritage Month, we are having a Les Enfants Journée Creole.
Oh, nice.
It is called a Les Enfants Journée Creole, the 24th of October. And we have written to the National Cultural Center to make use of the grounds for that activity. On the 13th of December, we will be on the Laclery football field, which is owned by the VBCC. I want to give them credit for that, because I know they are the ones utilizing it. We want to bring all the centers island-wide, as long as they can make it, on that ground on the 13th of December, where we're going to have a National Day of Fun Fair.
Well, definitely, this has been some food for thought this morning, and of course, just reiterating the importance of early childhood education. And of course, without the practitioners, that's not going to be possible. So we need that quality. So this is a call to action. Everybody come out. If you're not part of it and you're interested, make sure you're there on the 28th. And Giovanni, thank you very much.
And I just want to say, I hope that songwriter don't take us to task, but I'm making credit. It's not parley. I said live it. Now they can parley.
And you know what? This is how we live you right here on This Morning. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you.
Wake up and good morning to you, St. Lucia. I hope my greetings finds everybody feeling very well. Today, I'm very pleased to have a guest here with us, and this is Marilyn John Marquis, and she's representing for the St. Lucia Association for Retired Persons, and they have a major activity coming up on October 1st, and that is the Senior Olympics. So welcome to the Senior Olympics. It has a different ring to it. How are you doing today, and welcome to This Morning?
Thank you, and thanks for having me.
Great. Now, today we're so excited because you all are putting on this event. I mean, time is going by quickly, but I know it's going to be something that's going to be major for you all. And just to show that, seniors are able to just stay active, be relevant, and, not tucked away in a corner. So tell us a little bit about Senior Olympics.
Okay. Senior Olympics will be held on the 1st of October. And this day is significant in that it is annually observed as the International Day of Older Persons.
Ah, okay.
All right. So this is why we chose that day to host the event. It will be at the Philip Masley Grounds in Vieux-Fort, starting from 11 a.m.
Great. Now, with this, how did the idea come about, and why have the Senior Olympics?
Most people seem to think that, when you're seniors, you should be in a corner. And we are determined to show that we are active as anyone else. Actually, the theme for this event is Vintage Champions Showcasing their talents and skills. And I can guarantee you that we have talents and skills. We have also, added a twist to the games. We call it Senior Olympics Fun Games, because we do not want to stretch our, athletes too much. So we have included the fun part of it, so they will be participating in the sack race, three-legged, lime and spoon, thread and needle, and other fun games, tug of war and what have you. Yes, so we are looking forward to it.
Now that sounds exciting in itself. And I mean, what has the planning process been like, putting this together and, making sure that things are going to roll smoothly on the 1st?
Oh, it has been rough, but I must say thanks to our sponsors, this event has been made possible because of our sponsors. We are really happy for those who have responded positively. We would have liked many more to respond, but we beggars are not choosers.
True.
So
And
we will.
I'm very certain with those who do come out and those who've already registered that they're going to help make this an event not to forget. And of course, let St. Lucia know that you all are leaving a mark too.
Oh, definitely. And we are hoping to break some records. I can
stuff.
guarantee you the seniors will put on a show.
Good. And I know you're a member and you're based in the South, Labrie, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm happy to see that there's representation across the island. And, you know, sometimes with organizations, you find it's maybe pocketed in a particular area, whether it's up north or down to the south alone. But they're showing the integration and everybody being included. So what has encouraged you to be a member and be this active with the association?
Well, if you do not use your talents, I'm sorry to say, it will certainly go to waste. So being a senior, it does not mean that this is the end of life for you. And, you know, at least we are sort of, you know, putting on, being that beacon that others will follow, especially the young people. There's a lot that young people can learn from seniors, and this is why we, you know, we are going all out to, you know, make sure that we feature in every aspect of life.
Good. Now, speaking of, you know, the youngsters now, this event is for everybody to come and enjoy as well. So it's not just for seniors to come see seniors, but for everybody. So adults, kids, what is the entrance fee? Because I know there's a price for kids and adults.
$10 for adults and $5 for children at the Philip Marsley grounds in Viewfort. So participants in the north can register at the Constitution Park this coming Saturday, the 22nd. Those in the south can get their registration forms from any member of the association. One thing I would like to add, we extended a special invitation to the residents of Comfort Bay to come, you know, participate, although I have been told that some of them may not be up to it, but we have invited them to come along and, you know, watch the games. So.
And again, do not forget, come out, support, witness it, the Senior Olympics, October 1st. Good morning to you, St. Lucia. It's time to wake up. I am Chayla Mendes, your host, and I'm telling you, you better stay alert, stay awake, because we have our good friends from Fair Helen Daycare, and they are here bringing us something very exciting. Every year around this time, we look forward to a particular pageant. Last year, it was 60 Plus and Fabulous. This year, it's a new name, new feel, everything. And I have Jolie here with us. How are you today?
Very good, Sheila.
Great. And you are like family with us, so I'm happy to have you back.
Our third year so far.
Yes, third year. So I know we have a new name, new theme. So tell us about the pageant.
Okay. The pageant this year will be held under the patronage of Dame Paulette Louisy. And the theme for this year is 20 years on shelving grace and hidden talent. 20 years because we have 20 years since the pageant has been in existence.
Already, wow.
Yeah. And for 20 years, we are going to bring in 5 young ladies who have lots of grace and hidden talent. Therefore, the theme will tell it all. We'll say it all.
Good. Now, that alone is intriguing. It's exciting. It's enticing. So what is our date for the pageant?
September 30th at the Cultural Center. The show starts at 2 p.m. sharp. We need to start at 2 p.m. so that persons can leave at a reasonable time, since we have persons who are older citizens. And the fare, $30 per adult, children $10, but the children will pay at the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. And how
And
do...
the children are 10 years and under, but
Okay.
anybody above 10 will pay the adult price.
Okay. And where do people get the tickets?
They can get tickets from Fair Helen Daycare Center at Leclerc. Members of the committee, pageant contestants, they can get it from there.
Great. Now, of course, we have 5 very special ladies, very vibrant ladies. How do you feel about your contestants this year?
Very excited. We're looking for loads of fun from these. As we said, and the theme says, Unshelving Grace and Hidden Talent. We are going to have that.
Well, speaking of that, let us get our contestants out. We're going to meet these 5 amazing ladies. And of course, I have a feeling that they're going to just further intrigue us. So let's see. Now, St. Lucia, allow me to introduce you to contestant number 1. And you are?
Cecil Shalry from Sunbelt, representing Castries.
All right. So Castries in the house. And why did you decide to be part of this?
I decided to be part of it because I think it's a wonderful opportunity for people of my age to be involved and take part in those activities to allow me to display my talent and my skills and to join with people of my age, my peers.
Now, St. Lucia, this is contestant number 2. Please introduce yourself to the people.
Good morning again, everyone. My name is Priscilla Clark. I hail from the community of Crozile. I was born in Dibrel-Choiseul, and at the tender age of 8 months, my family, father and grandmother, took me to live with them at New Village.
So you're representing for various places here. And what made you decide to be part of this pageant?
Well, actually, Miss St. Luce came to me, approached me and asked me if I would like to partake in that pageant, the Club 60. And I was delighted. I asked my children what they think of it. They said, if I feel comfortable, go for it. And there I am, taking part.
Now, St. Lucia, this is a very special lady. This is contestant number 3. She has been in the pageant before, so it's going to be very exciting and interesting to see how she delivers this time around. So let St. Lucia know who you are.
I am Virage Baptiste, representing Micoud South. I'm from Deriso, from Fomboape. I representing... Okay, I have to say it again.
That's okay. So you can just start now. I'll ask you a question. So 3, 2, 1. Now, how does it feel to be back in the pageant? And, what do you think you're going to deliver and bring this time?
Well, I take part in the pageant once again so that I believe I have more to deliver. And through my skills and my ambition, I believe I will do my best. And I hope St. Lucian is watching.
Now let me allow you to meet contestant number 4, and I am loving her colors today. And you are?
Yes, I do. That's my color. Good morning, everyone. I am Perina Octave from a small community named Vigé in VA4. I am representing VA4.
Good morning to Viewfort. And how do you feel taking part in the pageant?
Well, I feel good because I'm getting new friends and I love the friends that I have that is participating with me. And I think we will do a good job. So I'm asking my people in Vigé, Pero, Kako, Mont Cayenne, Belleville, Opicon, come and support me that day because there will be lots of talent.
Now, last but definitely not least, we have contestant number 5, and again, very vibrant. You guys are just wearing all my colors. How are you feeling? Let St. Lucia know who you are.
Good morning. I am Anna Shamo from the community of Timon Union, quarter of Babono. I am representing Babono, and I was sponsored by the Flamboyant Folk Dancers.
Now, this St. Lucia, this has been our meet and greet. These are your 5 amazing contestants. But before we go, they do have a final word for you.
Thank you. I would like to thank all the sponsors, choreographer, chaperones, and everyone else who made this opportunity a success. Thank you again to one and all.
The venue for the pageant is at the Cultural Center. It's at 2 o'clock on the 30th of September. And the tickets are $30. Children, $10.
Great. And just to add to that, children from ages up to 10 is $10. Anything above that, then you are at the adult price.
Hi, St. Lucia. I would like you all to come and support us.
See you there. This is how your Thursday has been started off with us here on This Morning. It's Family Vibes as always on DBS. So I hope you enjoyed today. Very enlightening. Thank you again to all of our special guests today. Thank you again to all of our special viewers who have tuned in, and wishing everybody an amazing morning, a blessed one at that. Remember to just stay focused, stay positive, and again, if you feel like you're stuck or you're chained to a rhythm, try to just do one thing different. Everything that you do different, as minute as it might seem, will create a different outcome for you. So that's some more food for thought for you this morning, here on This Morning. And I'm Taylor Mendes, wishing you all a blessed day, and we'll see you tomorrow.